Oh my gosh. Is it happening? Right now all I can see is Rob's forehead.
Sorry.
We're here.
This is the first time we've done a YouTube live. So welcome.
We're now live.
Yay.
So we have YouTube live and Instagram live side by side right now.
Oh, and I need to reverse the camera. Hi. Get support. There we are. Hi. And then if we just tilt both these.
Hi everyone. Never click so fast.
So we just wanted to say hi, and it's been a while since we've responded to comments and questions.
And we're in San Francisco, which means traveling and editing YouTube videos and those sorts of things is difficult. So we're live on YouTube here, we're live on Instagram over here, and we're going to be taking questions from both sides and answering, but we're not going to keep...
Oh, someone from Trinidad and Tobago.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
We're not going to keep the video on Instagram stories. It will live on YouTube. So those of you on Instagram, if you want to rewatch this or see if your questions got answered or whatever, go over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/dadsnotdaddies, and you'll be able to see it there.
All right, here's the first question. How did you know you were gay? I looked at Rob.
Shut up. Dumb. How do you know you're gay? I don't know. I think... So for us, we've talked a lot about our Mormon background, and I think coming from a really conservative background and recognizing your sexuality is a longer journey for people doing that, right? So
Can we change this angle? We're getting all kinds of double chin here.
well, figure it out then.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Sorry everyone. Logistics, technical
There we go.
difficulties. Okay.
All right.
So anyway, knowing you're gay, I think it's a matter of recognizing just your natural desires and tendencies, and then being self-aware enough to accept it, right?
Yeah, I feel like I was aware at a very young age that I was attracted to men, but putting it in the mindset of I am gay, this is an identity, was really hard for me to do, and
Yeah.
it didn't happen until I was in my adulthood.
Totally.
So,
Oh, we just got a question. How long have you been married? We're actually not married. So, yet?
Scandal.
Question mark? Oh my gosh, Mega River 101. Thank you so much.
wow, that was unexpected and very nice of you.
Yeah. How long have they been married? We're not married. Awesome to see you both. I saw someone on this side say, how are you liking San Francisco? Devin just got here today.
Yes.
And so he is just settling into the city.
I love it. Last time I came to San Francisco was 3 years ago. It was when I was messaging Rob on Tinder. I came with a bunch of friends and
we actually happened to have dinner tonight, or no, we made a stop on a food tour of
Yeah.
Little Italy at a restaurant where Devin ordered his very first glass of wine.
Yes, at a restaurant. I mean, I had drank in wine before, but never sat down at a restaurant and drank wine until 3 years ago. But it was fun. So,
How
did you
come up with your username? I take full credit for Dad's Not Daddies, the name, by the way. I don't remember I don't even remember how it came about, the conversation that happened. I think I was just oh my gosh, it would be so funny because we're dads, but at the
we're kind of dorky.
Young.
We're not the most muscle daddy.
And I know a lot of you still call us daddies, which I'm watching you.
It's fine.
So.
Whatever. Call us whatever you want.
I'm still not ready to accept my mantle as a daddy yet. Dad, sure. Daddy, give me a few years in, a leather harness or something, which I don't own. So.
Wait till Halloween, which is this weekend.
Hi from Iraq. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Hi. Hi from the
Ecuador.
Philippines, Ecuador. But you've called each other daddy at least once.
What did we do to gain such a big fan base other than being relatable? Good question.
I think that's literally all.
I don't know. We just okay, so we started this Instagram account mainly just as a place to post photos where it would be in a less polarizing space than on Facebook.
Yeah, like either family photos or like photos of us as a couple.
And people just connected well with it. And
yeah, initially it was just friends of ours that started following us, and then like random people that we didn't know started following us, and we're like, what's happening? And then it just continued to grow from that. And then eventually we started like hashtagging things and like
because we were trying to connect with other gay dads and other people in the community and get to know other people in similar situation. And
Totally.
before you know it, we had somewhat of a following. We're like, we could actually use this platform for good and for exciting and fun things.
Yeah, so here we are.
So we missed some comments on YouTube.
I'm literally ironing my pride flag as I'm watching this.
Oh, because of our...
No sounds.
What? How is the gay community in... Oh, wait.
If y'all are getting married, I'm gonna be the freaking flower girl. That's funny. People on YouTube, can you tell us if you can hear us? Someone said there was a sound issue. Can we hear?
Question about the gay... being gay in Salt Lake City. A lot of people, when they hear that we're from Salt Lake, they're like, oh, you're from, basically the capital of Mormonism. Salt Lake City itself is actually very liberal and welcoming. And we have a gay mayor. We have a Harvey Milk Boulevard. We have several gay bars and clubs.
Yeah.
There's a vibrant LGBT community in Salt Lake City, and so we feel very at home and safe there. When you get out into the suburbs, it's maybe a different story. We might just feel a little bit out of place, but it's not like we ever are concerned about our safety. We feel just fine walking down the street holding hands in Salt Lake.
Totally. Someone said, any tips to tell if a guy's gay without asking for a friend? I'm the worst person to ask because I have the worst gaydar known to man.
Whatever. I think you just you assume that everyone is gay until proven otherwise.
Anyway, any cute boy is gay until proven otherwise. Don't shake the bed so much. It's making them all. Stop it! No, it's already a janky setup as it is.
Sorry.
Anyway, yeah, I figured it out. There's those sexy voices. Well, thanks. I don't find my voice sexy. I feel like I have a
here's a question I like. You guys have really this is from Jake Corfield. You guys have really inspired me. I came out in 2015 and have a 2.5-year-old son. You all have shown me to be proud of being a father and being gay. What's your advice to another gay dad? Oh, congrats on
shout out to gay dads.
Yay, gay dads. Advice for other gay dads. I would say take time to explore who you are, especially if I assume you were in a mixed orientation marriage and then now you're out. I would say take time to explore your identity, take it slow, be patient with yourself and be patient with other people in your life as you're presenting, a new side of yourself to them.
Stop shaking the bed.
Sorry. Anyways, but I would be careful to. I guess what I would say is I would be proud of who you are and your role as a father, and not let being gay be something that you're ashamed of in any way, or cause you to have regrets, because that's an awesome, very brave, courageous thing. So yeah,
totally. Whoa. Blah blah.
If you ever
blah.
wanted to have a pet,
we had. So for any of you who also follow Michael Rizzi, he and his boyfriend just got a French bulldog, and he is the cutest thing, and it made me so puppy hungry.
I am not a dog person.
No.
But watching that, my heart melted, and I suddenly for some reason wanted a dog.
Although the reality of owning a French bulldog, my sister had pugs, and all of the like flat-faced dogs have health issues and breathing issues, and they overheat too fast and blah blah blah. So anyway, we went through a hot second of wanting a puppy, but I think we're gonna have to wait until our kids are old enough to take care of them.
Yeah, until the kids are older and we have another living situation, because there's no more room for
the
another.
house that we're in right now is really small.
It's
so
small.
Hi from the Philippines, from Lemon Sleep on YouTube. Let's see, what else we got? If you switched bodies, who would have the hardest time adjusting? I think we both would, because we have very different bodies.
Yeah, I would have a hard time, like...
You would run into things. Because I'm so much wider than you are.
You are not.
No, whenever we do laundry and I happen to be folding your clothes, I like go to fold your clothes and I was like, how does this much fabric cover your body?
I would have a hard time being hungry all the time.
I'm hungry all the time. And Devin doesn't eat ever.
Ever.
So there's one difference.
Yeah. I mean...
That's a good question. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's from My Cool Train on Instagram. See you shopping at City Creek the other... Oh, thanks, Casey.
Oh.
Come say hi if you guys
Yes,
ever see us.
If you see us, you should talk to us. Okay, this is a good one. Do you have, from Andres Sarando, do you have any advice for someone who wasn't accepted by a parent? My father is a huge part of my life, but I can't accept that I'm gay.
That's really tough.
That is tough. It took you, I would imagine, some time to accept that you're gay. It's going to take your father and other family members some time also to accept that you're gay. So give them that time, be patient with them, and, you know, understand that they may never fully accept that part of you, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be something that is a constant barrier in your relationship with them. You can still maintain a relationship with them, even if they're not going to be able to accept that part about you.
Definitely.
We found that with our own family, especially I would say mine, as they've struggled to accept my coming out. I mean,
Stop moving.
they're loving, but they're very lukewarm regarding my identity as a gay man. But I don't make them like embrace every aspect of me in order to have a relationship with me.
I think sometimes, and maybe this is like even a far stretch for where you're at, but I think tolerance sometimes is like the baseline to get to, and once you get to tolerance, then like you can build on top of there. And for a lot of people, tolerance is just a matter of exposure, really. It's just a matter of time and saying like, you know, like having a relationship with me means accepting this part of me, right? So
There's a good question from
wait, there's
YouTube.
a couple of other good ones over
Oh.
here that I wanted to get to first. Someone asked, what other YouTubers do we follow? Some of our favorites are Mark and Ethan are good ones. Michael Rizzi, obviously.
Matt and Blue
are friendly.
They're just all kinds of dad goals,
Total dad goals.
and they're just really good with the camera, and they're easy on the eyes.
And they're pretty, so. And then, someone asked what we're going to be for Halloween. We're not telling you yet because we're making a video about it, and you'll have to see later. And we're going to post it.
We're doing 2 costumes, actually, because we're extra.
Because we're super extra. And we're going to be in San Francisco Friday and Saturday night, so we're going out both Friday and Saturday nights in 2 separate costumes.
Yes, one is drag related.
So our beards are leaving.
They are.
We're shaving our beards.
And the other one is a little more stereotypical gay costume.
Hurry, girl, hurry. Who's hurry?
Someone asked what was your reaction to finding out I had kids? I liked that question.
I mean, it was on his Tinder profile, so it was sort of like, I don't know how to deal with this, but he's cute, so let's figure it out.
I'm like, are you ready to take that on?
I don't, there's not really any way, I think, to prepare yourself for
No,
that. And
there's
other than
not.
just jumping into it. I saw YouTube saying that we had a poor connection, but I think we've fixed that. So sorry if there was bad connection on the YouTube side. But thanks everyone for joining us again. For those of you who are just tuning in, we're doing Q&A on both Instagram and YouTube. But for those of you on Instagram, it's going to live on YouTube. So if you want to watch a replay, then head on over to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/dadsnotdaddies, and you can rewatch it there.
Do you like that question?
What did it say? MRT915 on Instagram asked, how do you deal with hateful comments in public, and have you ever had a bad experience?
Actually, not really.
No, I mean, the one time that I can think of that I remember someone saying something, heckling us, was on the Strip in Vegas, and it was actually it was actually a bunch of Bosnians, and I speak Serbo-Croatian, which is what they speak in Bosnia. And
I wouldn't say that was hateful, though.
Well, no, they said faggots.
Well, yeah.
Trigger warning, if that's a problematic word for anyone. Sorry, after the fact. Trigger warning after the fact. That's not how these work. But anyway, they
yelled it in Bosnian.
They yelled it in Bosnian, and I was drunk and, like, had no filter anyway. And so I just, like, held up both of our hands and said in Bosnian, "Yeah, we are!" And they were all just like, "Oh!" Because it was, like, their secret language or whatever. It was kind of funny. But yeah, we've been really lucky, surprisingly, being in such a conservative state that we are.
I feel like people either, one, are naive and assume that we're related brothers. We get that a lot. Or two, they are just too passive to say anything. Or three, they don't care. It's not a big deal. We really don't get a lot of hateful comments. Not even on our Instagram do we get a lot of hateful comments.
That's true.
Instagram's a nice corner of the internet that we love. YouTube is great. We get some interesting comments there. But, yeah.
Austin C. Wilson. Hi, Austin. From Chicago.
Oh, we know him.
Yeah. Hi, Austin. He says, what's the biggest challenge of living together? This is dangerous territory. I think, especially in our current living situation, there's just not a lot of room.
Yeah.
And, I mean, for better or worse, we have the kids part-time and we share time with the kids with their mother, and so they're not with us all the time. But when they are, it's very much a full house. And even when they're not, because kids take up a lot of space, like toys take up a lot of volume in the house. And so, and then, like, we live in a really old house. It's almost 100 years old. The closets are tiny. The rooms are tiny. The bathroom's weird. Like, it's just, like, not the most convenient
That
place.
sounds like just the challenge of living in an old house.
But no, living in an old house would be fine if I got both closets and I got both rooms to myself.
Gotcha.
Because I'm the only one in the house.
Yeah, it started out as his closet entirely, and I think I've taken it over.
Well, I don't... Because when we first started dating, I was working in finance, and so I was in business casual every day, so I needed to hang stuff up. And now I work in tech, which is like t-shirts and jeans every day, which is awesome, and I love it.
And I hang my t-shirts up on a hanger, so I have taken over the closet.
He's fancy.
No, I'm just particular about
Oh my gosh, we would love to do that. Jack Keaton on YouTube says, team up with the property lovers and do a home remodeling video. We actually are at least internet friends with the property lovers, and I would love
to do
a collab.
In-person friends with them
Someday.
We're
working
plans.
on that. More to come.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. I hate it when freaking Instagram people and YouTubers say that. I can't wait to share what we're working on. But really, it'll be fun. So, let's scroll.
Oh, goodness. Sorry we're missing so many questions.
Any advice for closeted boys that don't live near a gay bar? Ooh.
I mean, there's plenty of places to meet other gays outside of a gay bar.
I think the internet, for better or worse, can be a really great place to connect with other people, and it can also be like a dangerous place, like if you're going into the hookup app world or the even dating apps with catfishing.
I mean, those things can be great, but they can also be not great.
Yeah.
It's a mixed bag.
Totally.
I would say find organizations if you're not into the gay scene or you're not close to a gay scene. Find organizations you can join, whether it be volunteer oriented, like we volunteer with a youth organization for LGBT teens.
Yeah.
There's plenty of other adult gay men that do that as well that you can meet. There are gay athletic clubs and teams, at least in Salt Lake there. If you're not near a gay bar, I would assume there's probably
not gay athletic teams, yeah. Anyway.
The internet.
The internet is really the great connector, right?
Instagram, YouTube.
And here we are.
Connect with the gays there.
So, anyway, we're at 20 minutes on our live stream, and it's about time to go to dinner because we're starving. We're going to go get seafood because we're in San Francisco.
And if any of you know Champagne Dad style from Australia, we're going to meet up with him for dinner because he and his family are in town.
So, yeah. Fun connections on the internet. That's proof.
Yeah.
So, thanks everyone for joining us. We'll do one of these again. Make sure to comment down below on YouTube of any other questions you might have, and we'll do a follow-up Q&A video with a little more structure, hopefully.
Yeah. Sorry if we missed so many of your questions. There's a lot to go through, but
we love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.